Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Point Montana, and in this video we are going to be going over the loop blitz. The loop blitz was currently patched, and in this video we're going to go over the loop blitz, and we're going to go over what is currently the best blitz in the game and the best defense in the game. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and comment down below on anything you guys might want to see on the channel. Doesn't matter what it is. If you guys want offense, defense, breakdowns, insight, let me know down in the comment section, or just comment FTA. You guys know the vibes, man. For the algorithm, it helps push these videos out to more and more people, and the more people that watch it, the more people subscribe. The more people subscribe, the more we grow. The more we grow, the more I post. It's a trickle-down effect. So let's get right into it, man. The loop blitz. For those of you guys who don't know, the loop blitz out of Nickel 3-3 was one of the best blitzes maybe ever in Madden. I know that there have been great nanos back in the day, but in this day and age of Madden, the MCS sort of era, with nano detection being the thing, you kind of had to find certain ways to get pressure. And previously, in like previous Maddens, we had nickel blitz, we had 3-3-5 odd flipped. What's another good blitz? The 4-6 is definitely one that goes up there with the amount of pressure that you get from a blitz like that. And then you've got the loop. The loop blitz is I'm gonna say top 5 all time in my opinion. Well, not all time. MCS nano detection era. Because this blitz was amazing, and it's still, even they try to patch the blitz and it still somewhat works. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what the blitz is supposed to look like, you are supposed to take your linebackers like I'm doing here, contain, and then take the linebackers and then put them inside so where they're in a contain. And what this does, and I'm gonna bring out the squigglies for this. What this does, this guy goes inside while this guy cuts outside, even though it's the outside linebacker that's in a contain. Now, this happens on both edges, and that's what makes this blitz so dangerous to pretty much play against. But as you can see, it's absolutely cooked, and I just did that with one hand. That's how good that's how much the blitz was patched. Now, if you guys have watched me play, you guys know that I was even running this blitz. It was that good of a blitz. But in this game now, it takes a little bit too long to set up. And when you do set it up, it doesn't even come in as consistently as you would like it to, giving you ample time to sit there and make a read and make a good throw. Now, granted, there are still good like 5-man blitzes in the game, but none of them are going to react the way that this blitz reacted. This was possibly the best 5-man blitz in the game, aside from the dollar meta that Dez ran during his Madden Bowl run. So the loop is completely dead. Now, I'm going to call timeout because there is a different variation. There are 2 separate plays for the loop. So if you guys have a different setup, because I you know, there's word on the street that some people are still getting the loop to come in consistently. And I have yet to see it. I've yet to see somebody come in and be able to set it up fast enough to make adjustments off of the edge while still having the loop come in. Like the loop's not coming in. The loop itself is not coming in, and that's what made the blitz great, because once you end up setting the blitz up, and I know I'm talking about the loop, but guess what, this is a loop video. But once you end up setting the blitz up, it takes too long to sit there and make sure that your guy is even in a contain, and then once you have him in a contain, you have to make sure that he stays down there for you guys to sit there and keep that contain going. Obviously, it's a little bit frustrating, and it's going to frustrate anybody playing, and it's going to just add an extra step that you might not want to have to do, because you're going to end up getting quick hiked, and that's going to be frustrating. But as you can see, man, the loop is no longer viable. It's just not working, and I'll actually show the instant replay on that, because on this specific loop, it was pretty much unblockable. So the loop is supposed to come in. So this guy is supposed to cut inside. This guy here is supposed to cut inside, giving this guy a free release towards the outside. And here we actually have double edge pressure that should be coming in, and even that guy is not getting any type of pressure. So again, one of the main things about this is when this guy ends up cutting outside, this guy sometimes got a free release on the inside. It created disengages, and then you obviously had the extra guy coming in to sack the quarterback. No longer a thing. Now, the best defense in the game, because that's it for the loop. It's dead. It's done. If you guys have a way to send it, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll be glad to take a look at it and post it on the channel if it's something that seems like it's a very good blitz. Now, the best blitz in the game, we're simply gonna backtrack, and I hate backtracking. I love to find new things, but the best blitz in the game If you guys look at the coach adjustments, you guys might already know what's coming. Dollar. Now, I didn't think Dollar was gonna be as good still, but Dollar is still the best defense in the game. We're not gonna go over it entirely. I'm just giving you guys, I'm showing you the stairs to get the keys to the kingdom of blitzing and good defense. Right now, it is Dollar. Dollar is going to be the best defense in the game right now. This is the defense that Dez ran in the MCS Madden Bowl, the finals. And the only thing that you guys are going to need to do in this specific defense is learn your run gaps, learn how to shoot the gap to stop defenses, because as you can see, you see how the loop didn't come in with 5-man, but this is going to come in with 5-man. This is easily one of the easiest blitzes to set up as well. As you can see, I literally did absolutely nothing. I just sat there and hovered. Literally, I pressed and hovered above the right side of the defensive tackle just in case I needed a loop. And as you can see, just pressure. And one of the best things about this is you can sit there and not send any pressure if you don't want to. You can sit there and create this little crazy hybrid kind of defense that if you guys want a man coverage ability setup, I think, you know what? I think I'll end up doing that. I'm going to end up making a man coverage ability setup for those of you guys who want that, who want a consistent man coverage setup for, you know, your cover 0 blitzes, your cover 1 blitzes. But this is one of the best defenses in the game. Now, one thing that I did notice that Dez tried to do every single play he came out in this is take these safeties and bring them down. He took these safeties and brought them down because if somebody came out, again, we're going to end up going over this defense once again, but if somebody came out and they flipped their play where they're swapping these guys over, pause. So let's say I go back, say I go into this formation where the guy crosses over. If I don't touch these guys and bring them down, pause. One more time. If I don't touch these guys and bring them down, the setup for this blitz, the setup for this defense, these guys will end up moving across, giving your opponent a telltale sign of where you have that guy manned up or what you're playing with that specific safety. Again, this is more of a high level situation. But for now, let's just get the blitz going. And this specific defense, as you can see, man, everything is kind of clamped up. Please don't sit there and go, the flats are open. I'm not using anything, but again, it's just something that will help you guys out in Madden to get better, because obviously you guys look for defense. You guys want better defense, and Dollar right now is the best defense in the game. It's Dollar, and I believe the 4-6 is something that a few people are running simply because Madden is a it's a very fluky game, and the better pressure that you get, the more possibility that fluke can happen for you, and that's obviously going to frustrate your opponent. So if you guys want like some different kind of setups, ability wise on teams to like maximize your potential in certain things, like I'm currently trying to figure out the best possible team for an enforcer / crusher setup. So we're trying to go for the fumbles in the game. Yeah. But the only thing that might stop that is if when you slimy with your tank and you got Quad Father and your Derrick Henry and all that type of stuff. But hey, again, this is the defense that we're currently running. This is the defense that's going to win you games, as long as you get your gap shoots right for the run plays, and that's pretty much it. Start dominating on the field, get out of the loop, and yeah, Dollar is back to being it. My name is Pony Montana. I will see y'all in the next video, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.